So before getting into the topic, let's have a little intro here. So in this video, we are going to perform two experiments, 4-bit binary adder and subtractor and BCD adder. First of all, we will see the overview of each experiment and concept of each experiment, and we will perform them in a software called Multisim. So further any delay, let's get started. For the first experiment, our aim is to verify the truth table of the binary adder and subtractor using Multisim. The component required. So the Multisim software is the major component. So in Multisim software, we will be needing of IC7483, which is 4-bit adder, and IC7486 XOR gate, and some digital input keys, and some basic components such as VCC, grounds, etc. etc. So next we have pin diagram. So for every digital circuit and experiment, the pin diagram is the most important thing. So before getting into the experiment, we have to verify the pin diagram of the ICs which we are using. So in this case, we are using IC7483 and IC7486. So these are the overview of our first experiment. So let's get to the concept. In this experiment, we have two major concepts, which is XOR gate operation and 2's complement. So let's see them in detail. In XOR gate operation, if one of the input is high, it produces the input of the other input as an output. If one of the input is low, it produces the same as the other input. As you can see in the example, if the value of the one of the inputs is 0, then the output will be same as B. If the one of the input is high, which is 1, then the output will be the invert of the other input. If the value is 0 of the other input, then the output will be 1. If B is 1, then the output will be 0. So this is the XOR gate operation. So next we have 2's complement. So we all know the method of 2's complement. The binary of the given number is to be inverted and 1 has to be added. That's called 2's complement. So the 2's complement are used in binaries to represent negative numbers also. So that is a major role of the 2's complement. As you can see in the example, 10 minus 9. So 1010 is a binary value of 10 and 011 is the 2's complement of the minus 9. So minus 9 can be represented as 0111. So by adding these two, we're getting the value of 001. So actually you can see we are performing here addition operation between binary of 10 and 2's complement of the 9. But we are getting the subtraction value of these two. So this is called 2's complement. So let's see how these two concepts are used in our experiment. So here is our logic diagram. So this IC7483 can only perform addition operation. It cannot perform subtraction operation. So we are giving input data as A and input data as B, and the output is collected at S4, S3, S2, and S1. So this M plays the major role in this experiment. So which is called as mode selector. When the M value is 0, it performs addition operation, and the M value is 1, it performs subtraction operations. So this M decides which operation we are going to perform. So when the M value is 0, the one of the input or of XOR gates are 0, so it gives the input as same to the B4, B3, B2, B1. So IC7483 will add them and produce the output. If the one of the input is 1, then it inverts the values by inverting, and it is by adding C0, which is also connected to M. So the values are inverted and 1 is added, which is basically a 2's complement. By adding these two, we can get the output of subtraction operations. This is the logic diagram. So next we have truth table of the subtraction and addition. So let's get into the experiment part. So there are some step-by-step procedures to follow our experiment. So step 1 is opening the multi-SIP softwares, input component, IC basic components, output components, connections, and verifying the results. Let's see them these steps in detail. So step 1, opening our multi-SIM software. So while we are opening, so these are some basics. So this white blank area is called the workspace, where we are going to perform our circuits. And this down area is called status bar, where we can see our current status of our circuit or our design. So this green play button can be used to run our program, or also you can press F5 to run our program. So in step 2, we have input components. So let's see how to select an input components. So click a place and select the component, or you can also press Ctrl W to our selection. So when you click component or Ctrl W, this dialog box will be shown. From group, select the source, select digital source, and click interactive constant. Then click OK. You can add as much as you need, but in this experiment, we will be needing of 8 input component. So step 3, we have IC selections. So in this case, we are using 2 ICs. So I had separated step 3 as A and B. So let's see them. Say, as I already told you, place, component, but from the group, you have to select TTL for every gates and logic steps. So from the family, you have to select 74LS and select 74LS83, which is adder and which is 4-bit adder. You can also verify from the function, it says 4-bit full adder. By verifying it, click OK. Next, we have step 3B. Follow the same steps. Group TTL, but from the family, we have to select 74LS/IC. Then select 74LS86, which is XOR gate. Let's verify that. In function, it says it is an input XOR. Okay, then click OK. Next, step 4, we need some indicators, which makes our circuit little easier. So Ctrl W. From group, we have to select indicators, then select probes. There are different colors of probes, blue, green, orange. You can select as you wish. I prefer green. As you can see, here's an XR display. You can also use this XR display, which make our circuit little more easier to verify. So next step, we have connections. So this is our circuit connections. So first we have given an input EA, which is 4 inputs. I connected the probes to it, and I given input B's. 3, we have adder and an XOR gate, and I had connected a mode selector. Then we have output and carrier. So this is our connections. So let's verify them. So let's see them in detail in multi-SIM software. So this is the circuit diagram for 4-bit binary adder and subtractor. So here we have 4 input A and 4 input B, which is connected to IC7483 and IC7486. And the output is generated at S4, S3, S2, S1 of the IC7483. At down we have mode selector. When the switch is connected to the ground, it's basically 0, it performs the addition operation. When the switch is connected to the VCC, which supplies 5.0 volt, it basically performs the subtraction operation. Let's verify the output. You can also run the circuit by using F5, or also you can press this green play button. So let's run it. So let's give the input. Let's say 4 plus 2, it says 6. So 8 plus 2, it says A, which is an XR representation of the 10. So let's perform the subtraction operation. So 8 minus 2, which is 6. 8 minus 1, it says 7. So hence the values are verified. So next we have BCD adder. So our aim is to verify the truth table of the BCD adder using multisim software. So the component requires, it's same as multisim software is the major component, but in multisim software we will be needing of two IC7483 and IC7432, which is OR gate, and IC7408, which is AND gate, and some basic components such as probes, input keys, etc. So it's the concept. So BCD, which is binary coded decimal, it is from 0 to 9. So when the values are greater than 9 are represented as two separate digits. For example, 10 is not represented as 10, it is represented as two different bits such as 1 and 0. Like another example, 12 is not represented as 12, it is represented as 1 and 2. So what is the procedure? So the procedure is to make two separate digits when the value is greater than 9 is to add a 6, which is 0, 1, 1, 0 to the given value. So let's understand them detail in this example. So let's say we have the values of 10, 10, which is the binary value of 10, which is greater than 9. So our procedure is to add 6 to the value. So when you add 6 to the value, it gives it two separate bits such as 1 and 0. So this is the concept of the BCD adder. We have logic diagram. So in this BCD adder, we are using two IC7483, two adders. So we are giving input A and input B to the first adder, and the addition of these two values are given to the second binary adder, and this circuit will perform and give the value 6 when the value of this addition of first adder is greater than 9. So when the value is greater than 9, 6 is added and output is given at the S4, S3, S2, S1 of the second binary adder circuit. If the values is not greater than 9, then 0 is added, which make no any difference. So next we have truth table. So this is the truth table we have to verify. Let's get to the experiment part. As I already told you before, where to select the component and the IC selections, we will straight away get to the connections part. So we have 4 input A and 4 input B, and we have two ICs, and this circuit which give the 0 when the value is lesser or equal to 9, and 6 when the value is greater than 9, and the output is generated at S4, S3, S2, S1 of the second binary adder IC. So let's verify that. Let's verify using multisim software. So this is the circuit diagram for this is the circuit for BCD adder. So we have as same as before, we have 4 input A, 4 input B. These are the connections. So for the relay, let's run them. So let's give some inputs. So 4 plus 4 it says 8. So as you can see now, when I give 8 plus 4, which is basically a 12, but it is separated as it is shown in the two different bits, such as 1 and 2. Let's say 10. It gives 1 zeros. So this is the major difference between BCD adder and 4-bit adder. So we are at the end now. So these are some key points to use this multisim software efficiently, or these are some common mistake which I have made. So check the selected component twice. So check the VCC and ground connections. We have to check the power supply connections first. Check the wire connections. If there is any error in the wire connection, then there is an error in your output also. So use color difference in wires and probes. This point will make our circuit little more easier to analyze. Stop the program before editing. If you are performing any editing operation, please stop the program, then edit. Make the circuit less complex. So these are the tips. So thanks for watching.